Good morning and welcome inside. We're coming to you from the Duke Sports Shop studios, ready now for the latest look at your local news on this Tuesday morning. Your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. In your local news this morning, the Luce County Sheriff's Department has announced that they will be conducting an emergency training at the Tahquamenon Area Schools this weekend. Coming up on December 18th, which is Saturday at noon, training exercise involving local and adjacent law enforcement agencies, the Luce County EMS and Ambulance, and Newberry Fire Department will be conducted at TAS. The Luce County Sheriff's Department wants the community to know that it's only a training exercise, but will be going on for several hours. Anyone with questions can contact the Sheriff's Department at 906-293-8431. Once again, that emergency training at Tahquamenon Area Schools will be taking place Saturday starting at noon. An inmate was on the run for less than an hour after escaping from the Schoolcraft County Jail over the weekend. According to the Schoolcraft County Sheriff's Office, they teamed up with deputies, the City of Manistee Public Safety, and Michigan State Police to apprehend an escaped inmate on Saturday morning. Law enforcement was able to catch and return the suspect to the facility after less than an hour on the run. The inmate attempted to hide at a well-known residence in the city of Manistee. His name is currently being withheld until the report is reviewed for further charges. Sheriff's Department reminds everyone that there was no danger to the public because of the incident, and the inmate is secured back inside the jail facility. The Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore will soon begin charging entrance fees as well as increasing fees for camping and tours of the Ausable Lighthouse. Entrance fees will start being charged for the first time ever on March 1st of 2022 for access into Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. The camping passes and Ausable Lighthouse tour fees will increase starting January 1st. Earlier this year, a proposal was presented to the public to add the new fees to the entrance and increase fees for other services. Public comments collected via the park's website over the summer were generally positive, and many people supported using collected fees for park improvements directly related to visitor enjoyment. The fees will also help improve access as well as health and safety, which are all required by policy and law. Basic park operations are funded by direct appropriations from Congress. The recreation use fees collected by the park are used to support ongoing maintenance of facilities, as well as create new projects that will directly enhance the visitor experience. The Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore Park maintains 63 front country campsites, 14 backcountry camping areas, more than a dozen historic structures, 100 miles of trails, as well as roads, parking lots, restrooms, water systems, bridges, and has 86 different park facility buildings. You can visit the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore website for a full list of fees that are set to increase by going to nps.gov/planyourvisit/passes, or you can go to nps.gov/PIRO. Whitefish Township Community School in Paradise is preparing for the annual elementary Christmas program, inviting the public to attend this year's event. It'll take place December 20th at 1 p.m. Join them for singing, a reader's theater, and light refreshments. Students are also encouraged to dress up or wear holiday colors to school as part of that program. Tahquamenon Area Schools reminding families that Wednesday will be a scheduled half day of school. Classes at TAS tomorrow will dismiss at 11:41 a.m. Sack lunches will be provided for those in need. That is your latest local news from around the region. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Boys high school basketball action last night. The Engadine Eagles tipped off their 2021-2022 season with a tough matchup, falling to the Munising Mustangs. Munising controlled both the JV and varsity contest, winning the JV game 55-12, the varsity contest 74-56. 32. Munising's Jesse Duran led all scorers with 26 points. Luke Germain, Matthias Miller, and Drew French were the leaders for the Eagles, who open up at 0-1 on the season, host St. Ignace next week. It took a little bit longer than anticipated, but the Newberry boys basketball team will begin their season tonight after canceling multiple games last week. The Indians will now open up their season on the road, their longest trip of the year. The JV and varsity basketball teams for Newberry's boys will be in Detour tonight, take on the Cedarville Detour Islanders. JV contest at 5:45 with the varsity game tipping off around 7:15. Live video with broadcast coverage tonight available on the Cedarville Detour Islanders Athletics Facebook page, as well as M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network. The Michigan State men's basketball team has risen to number 12 in the latest Associated Press Top 25 poll. A strong week for Michigan State at the start of Big Ten play sees the Spartans rise 7 spots. It's the biggest jump this week of any team in the nation. The Associated Press has selected this year's college football All-American teams. Kenneth Walker III, running back of the Spartans, named a first-team All-American. So is Michigan standout defensive lineman Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson was one of 3 Wolverines to receive selections. Walker's status is unknown for the upcoming bowl game for MSU, while Michigan gets ready for the college football playoff. The NBA has announced they're postponing tonight's matchup between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls after Chicago has put 10 players in COVID health and safety protocols. The NBA has opted to push the game back to prevent the further spread of COVID-19. It's the first time in the NBA this season that a game has been postponed. As of Monday, the Bulls had 10 players entering the protocol, didn't have enough available for the contest. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. We will see mostly cloudy skies on this Tuesday. Highs near 40, southeast winds 5 to 15. For your Wednesday, drizzle, areas of fog, cloudy, a high in the upper 40s, south winds 10 miles per hour. For your Thursday, slight chance of snow, cloudy, highs will get into the upper 40s in the afternoon. That's your latest news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.